Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna take you forever.
Yeah, like about 20 years. So welcome to our
You
stream.
should have started the stream after we loaded.
You can tune in 5 minutes from now. No, what we'd have to do for that is like actually load in like at 7:25 and then have it going at 7:30. It's not that bad. I'm already
I don't know.
halfway. Look at that.
That's when I start dinner, 7:25.
Well, you know what I mean. My 7:25. Your
When do you
9:25.
eat dinner?
I had dinner about 6:30.
Jeez, so early.
So early. I used to
What are you,
have it
early
early.
bird special?
I used to eat it earlier before they made me work later.
Dang, you're like an old man.
Yeah, you know. I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock and waking up at 3 a.m.
Dang. Yeah, they wake up at like 5. I think my grandma wakes up at 5.
I wake up at 3. No offense to your grandma, but she sounds like a communist. I'm kidding.
What have you been playing?
That's a really good question. Um, I
Nothing.
played a little bit of Sins because they updated it with the new texture mod, which is cool. So it doesn't look quite as old. Played a little
Okay.
bit of XCOM 2, didn't get very far, but a buddy of mine got that, so I've been kind of playing. I was like, oh, I should beat that. And
Yeah, yeah, it's Oh, I should beat that. I don't know. That's not like something you just quickly say, "Oh, I'm gonna beat it."
well, yeah, so that's why I haven't played very much. I haven't like fully fallen into it. A lot of endless space too for like let's plays and then just trying to familiarize myself with it and stuff. Um, I don't know who's doing the review. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but just so I can like fact check and stuff, because I'm pretty sure I've played it way more than anybody. So I'll be the fact checker, I'm sure, which is fine. I don't know if I want to say I don't want to write it, but just like, I don't know. I'd rather do that. But, and then a bunch of Heroes of the Storm, actually. I've gotten really into that this last couple weeks. How about you?
Heroes of the Dorm.
Of the Dorm. Okay, maybe this is taking like 5 minutes to load in.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
there we go. There we go. I'm in. I can see something. Sick.
Stellaris. Uh, I have been playing actually a little bit of Mass Effect, just focusing on the main
Yeah.
story, not none of the side
Yeah,
quests.
I totally gave up on that game. I'm just like, ah, there went $40. Whatever. It's gone. I just hate the combat in that game. The more I play it, I
Oh, I
just
thought you
can't get
said you
behind it.
liked it.
I did, but I guess I hate thinking it suffers from Skyrimia. I just made that up. Um,
What do you mean?
so like in Skyrim, where you have things to do, they're very well. Like you explore a cave, it's different from any other cave.
Oh,
But
oh yeah,
when
yeah.
between that cave and that like raider camp, there is absolutely nothing. And like 95% of the world, there is absolutely nothing. And that's even worse in Mass Effect, I think, because of the fact that you're shooting. So either it devolves into I jump out of my nomad or whatever it is, snipe stuff, and it just like kind of stays there, or I like drive up with my nomad and then like jump behind some cover, and it's just like there's no middle engagements, at least for most stuff. Like story stuff seems to be a little different, a little more varied, but
Yeah,
just like the open
all I'm
world is pretty
doing is the
bad.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've read just to do the story stuff, so that's what I'm doing.
is probably the smart thing to do.
Um, you mentioned, oh,
Sorry, I'm taking my turn here, so I'm like
yeah,
a bit distracted here.
I really bounced off of Dawn of War 3 crazily.
So we bounced
I
off like
played,
totally turned off. You're saying I'm assuming?
yeah, I played a couple multiplayer matches, and I think it's because I'm not in an RTS mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of, I mean, we haven't had an RTS like that in since StarCraft.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Ashes of Singularity, but I didn't play Ashes.
Ashes is
That's more like Supreme Commander, maybe.
yeah, Ashes is just the I they need to make a sins. I don't care if they call it like if there's just like super
So,
tongue in cheek
Ashes, yeah.
like holy goodness of repentance of a terrestrial solar empire. Like They just need to
Right.
make Sins. Like Ashes is cool, but
Ashes of the Solar Empire.
there you go. It's just not. It's not a bad game at all. It's just like one I know I won't put much time into. I did. I'm gonna just pass it over to you because I already sacked this, I guess. So I'm going to let me take a turn while I'm talking, I guess. I guess I'll give him skills next time. It's a good enough game. It's just there's no like abilities at all. So if you remember in like Sins, like some ships would have like auto cast abilities to like charge in or things like that. It's
Hmm.
basically just devolves into like big blobs you throw at each other. And there's a little bit of like rock paper scissors with those blobs, but it's just a macro game. There's no micro to it. And not that there needs to be, but it's just my blob versus your blob. And it basically comes down to who has the stronger economy is going to win.
Do you remember what we were doing in this game first before we?
So I think you had said you were going to surrender your settlements to me. No. Um, so this dude down here, the far south guy, and Galbraz, he was going to go woo like that. See
Okay.
that? Because you're going to take that last one and then take the last settlement, and then we control everything down here. White Dwarf, I think, was going to sail across the sea and go take that.
Okay.
Because I was
So let
hitting
me
them in the
move
north,
him.
you were hitting them in the south.
They successfully hindered my army. Those damn frickin' heroes.
That's why you got to kill them. That's why they must die.
With what?
Well, if you take out this settlement, the Gorgazan, they are eliminated and their hero ceases to walk the earth.
Oh, I thought you meant kill. I thought you meant kill the actual
Well,
hero.
you could assassinate it, but that's not worth it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my biggest complaint is like agents. They just piss me off. That's every Total War game, so
Yeah.
I know I use them terribly, but they still piss me off.
Okay. So, yes, as I'm doing that, yeah, Dawn of War. Like I said, maybe it's just a mindset. I haven't played an RTS. I am actually excited for the StarCraft 2 HD remake, just
Mhm.
because, man, I'm sorry, StarCraft 1 remake,
Mhm.
HD remake,
Mhm.
just because I love that campaign. So good. Brings back
Yeah.
so many memories. And who knows? It
Yeah.
could be really crappy.
Well, no, I've actually there's a mod out there that someone reskinned StarCraft 1 completely with the StarCraft 2 engine, like just with their map editor.
Oh, nice.
And the only thing that's not there is like obviously the intro missions are a little different, like the intro screens are different, and the dialogue and everything they pull over. But like the animations for like when Minsk is betraying Kerrigan, spoiler alert, guys, Minsk betrays a lot
Jeez.
of people. Uh, it was pretty good though. I've played through most of the original, at least the Terran and Zerg campaigns. But it would be nice to have Blizzard like do it proper on their end, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen any of the screenshots of what they're doing?
I
It
actually
doesn't
haven't
look
looked at
like
all.
it doesn't look like the StarCraft 2 engine at all, which is good. It
Wait,
looks
no, I
basically like
have. Yeah, they just like declutter it. Yeah, I guess I wasn't as excited about it actually. I don't know.
the reason I like it is because it has the same aesthetic, which is what I like about
Yeah,
the original StarCraft.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Um, StarCraft 2 reminds me a lot of the what do you call it? Warcraft 3, kind of
Mhm.
like.
Yeah, Warcraft 3 that was the stuff. But no, have you played the new StarCraft? Like the new? It's not that new. StarCraft 2, like through those
Just
campaigns?
the just the Terran.
Just Wings of Liberty. Okay, you need to play
That's
Heart of the
it.
Swarm
Yeah.
because that is the best RTS campaign I've ever played. Like it's way better than like Wings of Liberty is good, like with the customization of the
Right.
troops and stuff. But the Zerg one is
Hmm.
way cooler. The aesthetic of like how you're manipulating your troops and things is legit. Um, yeah, I recommend that to anybody. You'd probably find a pretty good deal off and on too on it
Oh
because
yeah,
it's like a
probably.
game old now since the I forget the Protoss one I need to beat still, but yeah, those are good games. No, it's Dawn of War I liked. Interestingly enough, I think I'm just turned off by the three races. Like what I played, I really had fun. I was just like, it was a combination of, and we talked about this, like it's not a $60 game for me. And you're like, well, buy it for 45. Like, I mean, Green Man Gaming had like basically 25% off, I think, for anybody. but it's just kind of like priorities, the games I have right now. I just know I wouldn't play
Oh
that much
yeah.
of it. So,
Mhm.
I mean, it's hard to spend like $45 on an AI skirmish simulator, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah,
gonna,
like I was saying, I don't think I could dedicate enough time to be good at it against other people. I mean, you could do like just
yeah,
a friend versus AI, but then like you said, AI skirmish simulator.
you're
There
right.
might be enough people who are bad at it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, of when the multiplayer games I played, I won 4 of the 5, and the one we lost was because we had someone drop. So I didn't realize that. That sucked.
You get lucky a lot, I feel.
Me? I'm pretty good at RTS games, and I got lucky that no one else dropped, I guess. But I'm pretty good at RTS games. Like back a
Nice.
couple years ago, I used to play a bunch of like StarCraft 2 ladder
I
with my
didn't I
roommate.
didn't like the base building, and that could just be because it has been a while since I played a game with base building.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of just felt um, like just an annoyance more so
Mm-hmm.
than anything else.
The thing I appreciate about it, they unstacked it so like you could go build a forward barracks, and a lot of people like wouldn't do that, and then a lot of people would like lose, you know? I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So like it would be like if you're playing that like circular map. I don't know. Did you like a 3v3? I'm kind of assuming.
The biggest I did was 2v2. I did a
Okay.
1v couple 1v1s.
Yeah, 1v1 I didn't do any because I was like, no. I just I don't feel like that's the way to like beta a game because you're either gonna
Oh.
get like a super tryhard or someone who's just a pushover, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, so I did 3v3s and those are pretty cool because you had time to build up to your like level 10 epic units or whatever they call them. I'm just gonna auto this here. Um, and stuff. And where you can like mix and match your elite units. Like they have some really cool ideas for the game. Uh, and like I feel bad not buying it kind of just because I feel like they're trying to move RTS forward a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, which is cool and I respect that. It's just like it's not good timing for me to like spend money on it. So I'm like, well, that's how it
I don't
goes.
want to move RTS forward.
Well, I miss RTS. I mean, that's what I grew up with, like Warcraft 2, StarCraft, Warcraft 3. Like those are my favorite games, like to this day. Like when I think of like gaming as a kid, like that's what it is for me. I like those. And
But you're no longer a kid, so you're saying that it's for a kid.
no, I'm saying like I would love to be able to go back to those games. Just like it's fun to go
Oh,
back and
you
play
can.
like Banjo Kazooie or like Majora's Mask or things even now. Like I think part of it's nostalgia, but some of it's looting settlements, sacking settlements. We're gonna get that. Okay, I'm gonna sack settlements more better. Um, oh, I've got double wog stacks. So my 2 armies just turned to 4 armies. That's nice. I like that. Oh, sweet. I can settle this. You're stuck there. Go after him. Alright, so Warg's chasing people. How are we doing on recruitment over here? Pretty good. Decent. Hmm. Those trolls ran so fast. I need to figure out how to use them better. I think I just need to keep them out of combat.
No, I used them good. I just ran them right through the gates. They
Yeah?
actually broke down. They broke down the gates because I got an achievement
Oh.
saying like use a orc unit to break down a gate or something.
There you go. It's pretty good, I guess. Okay, so you're saying I should queue up some trolls.
Well, when we play these huge battles, it is kind of hard. There's a bit of micro in this game.
Oh,
When
there's
I
gonna be a
play
lot,
when I play by
definitely.
myself, when I play by myself, I slow it down a lot and pause too sometimes.
hmm
Um, but when we play multiplayer, we kind of don't do that.
Yeah, we're just
So we're
going.
probably not playing optimal.
Well, sure, sure. Um, okay, I'm good there. Let's get my talent on this guy. He's gonna go. I need 15 for a wyvern. Weapon strength or health. We're gonna go health for him.
Excuse me.
Back to
Oh,
you.
I did mention the one thing that um hold on a sec. One sec.
You good? Take
I'm
that.
gonna choose the guy's thing.
Thin white dwarfs.
I don't know if
That dang white dwarf. Gotta choose his stuff.
probably strength.
Yeah, make your guys hit really, really, really hard. Give them their like plus 100 attack and plus 100 armor.
So the one thing that it didn't really throw me off, but I mentioned this about Dawn of War is how fast the units die,
Yeah, yeah, they do. Although,
which is just huh?
do you
Say
play
that again?
Eldar? Because they die even faster as Eldar.
I played all the I do like I am in Dawn of War 2, I was a big Orc and Eldar player.
Uh-huh.
Mostly I would say mostly Eldar, but
Uh-huh.
um yeah, that was kind of disappointing. You get like awesome, you're used to like even let's say the Space Marines. You
Mm-hmm.
get your standard tactical Marine squad, which was the backbone of your force,
Uh-huh.
but then all of a sudden they just get owned.
Well,
Disappointing.
one thing they added to this, which I feel like is a good step forward for people who want to make RTS relevant, was like the difference between ranged and melee troops. So you're right, like tactical Marines, if they got in combat with like a melee focused unit, they're gonna get torn up. Um, but if you're able to keep them at bay and have like a hero and a couple like assault Marine squads, they were bread and butter still. You just had to they couldn't just stand there and shoot stuff forever.
Right.
Which I feel like that's changed the way they balance that definitely. But yeah, if you don't have melee units, it is frustrating to watch them get mowed down. But it's kind of like that intro movie. It's like let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh, I did not. That was so sad.
Yeah, there's just it's like raining bodies. I like
Yeah, I don't know where they're trying to go. I have read that the campaign is meh. There are
yeah.
early reviews out.
No, yeah, I've read reviews there. The biggest thing I got from the campaign was like it jumps you between the three factions like every mission, so it's really hard to get a grasp on it.
Yeah.
So again, I feel like if someone this is like their first time with Dawn of War, or they have no idea like 40k how the units like are, that would be super frustrating. If you have some kind of a background, I think it's probably not quite as bad. At least the
So
jumping
how am I
around.
gonna get?
But
I can get into the ocean,
yeah,
but I can't land anywhere.
right.
Do I have to get in there first,
See that
probably?
lowland right here?
So I have to get in first, probably.
Yeah, you have to get in the water first. Got to get wet. Gonna get
Dwarves do not like.
gonna get pruny. Let me look at your boat. Oh, that's cool. It's like a submarine. It's not yellow though.
Yeah, it's a submarine.
But yeah, honestly, if they had more races, I probably would jump on. Which is weird. That usually doesn't bug me, but I'm just like I would like me some Imperial Guard or
That you know what? That
like
I
Space
feel.
Wolves would be awesome. Space Wolves would be really awesome.
Yeah, I do feel that that game is just the way the mechanics are. Um, Imperial definitely suits it.
Yeah, they'd be the orcs or
Like,
just
yeah, yeah, basically, just mass
hmm.
units. The 3v3s though, I'm surprised you like those.
Oh, I love
If
them.
everyone clashes all at once, it's just a huge cluster. I mean, I didn't know what was going on half the
So
time.
wait, that's where you get the strategy though, because it's easier to get the strategy, I guess, because when you're 1v1 in it, either you have the advantage or you're being screwed. Like there's no middle ground. Um,
At least at first. or now mainly, because you don't know the game as well. But
But I feel
if
like
you
that's
get
a
like if
1v1.
you get two experienced players,
Yeah,
then it can be
sure.
a good battle.
But I'm never going to be like an MVP, like Major League Dawn
Right.
of War player.
Yeah.
Because it's my problem with 1v1s is I'm terrible at adapting on the fly. So like that's why I had to play like 2v2s or above in StarCraft. Like my 1v1 game was weak. I would only
Oh, you
like
never
outmatch
mentioned
people.
that. What the heck?
Yeah, my 1v1 game is weak.
Well, that's weak.
Well, because in StarCraft there's a lot more counters. Like you have air units and ground units and stuff. Like in Dawn of War you just have like units. You know what I mean? There's not as many counters.
Yeah, well,
It's basically what I'm sure people may disagree with this. This is fine. What it comes down for me is it's like
what is he doing? Why
no,
is he
don't
doing
kill
that?
my wog stack. You're so mean. Oh,
Oh,
they killed my
did
wog
he?
stack. Yeah.
Dang.
What a dick. That's right. I'll go take
Uh-oh.
him out in a second.
Is that guy raiding my... Oh my god.
Close defeat, decisive defeat. Oh, that's sad. Okay. So
That guy's raiding my territory near Varenka Hills.
we'll take him out. Don't worry.
That bastard.
That son of a
Oh, that's the
person.
beastman that had minotaurs and cygors. That one's gonna get powerful if we don't.
Let's fight this. He killed my wog. Prepare to die. And we need a good old battle. I feel like the Dawn of War meta, and this is obviously very early, was just like you need to make sure you have good ranged and close combat counter, and then get up to whatever you want to tech into, whether that's like tanks or dreadnoughts or whatever.
Also, the animations. The main guy,
Mm-hmm.
for he just looks so awkward coming in,
Really?
slamming his hammer. Oh man, I did not.
Really? I feel like it's
Yeah.
like pretty representative if you're like frigging in 12 billion tons of armor. I mean, it's not that obviously, but
Well, doesn't he? He like throws his hammer up in the air and does a flip.
maybe I never paid attention. That would be
You didn't
corny.
see that?
Okay.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's a little over the top.
That's all right. Hmm.
If it may, I mean, it is still beta, like you said. It feels like it needs a little
Well,
polish
it's not a
in
beta.
terms of that.
It's a demo is what it is. The game came out. Isn't it out already? Pretty sure it came out today. Or like 2 days or
Oh,
something.
maybe.
Yeah, like it comes out before this weekend. I know. I don't know the day. I'm pretty sure that at least. I probably shouldn't say I know. Um, I'll look that up. Oh, is this a boring battle? Gah.
Just put your stuff on top of the hill. Are they gonna come to you?
They're gonna come to me. We're gonna share. No, I'm attacking, so they probably won't. So those goblins out there for
Well, do you have any catapults? No, you do
oh, there they are. They're right there. That's where the orkies or the punies are. One, two. Let me give you trolls, and I'll give you these guys. Does that work? Oh, one more troll.
not. Oh, dang! One of those trolls is weak.
Is he?
He is half damaged.
What? He's a wussy troll. Oh, he is, yeah. Tread lightly, I guess.
Jeez.
Move
Do both of
hidden
these
mini
guys have? No.
terrain. I'm gonna try something weird here. We'll see if this works.
Oh, hey, I'm over there. What are you doing? Get out of there.
Well, they're supposed to be able to stock, so I want to see like what that does. They're like moving hidden terrain. I've never actually like done anything with that, which is weird.
Should I just have the trolls go right in there?
I would have them hit with the
The
infantry, because they're
archers?
gonna
Oh,
run
yeah.
really easy. Their leadership is terrible.
Okay.
So I'm actually gonna move them right there. Sorry, just moved them on you. You ready?
Yeah.
Sweet, my guys are still hidden. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's actually really useful. I totally know where they are, and they're like, we don't know where you are. It's like, yep.
You have your stalkers in the west, to the west.
They have no idea. What a bunch of punks.
Where is the eyeball hidden?
Yeah, yeah, so they're hidden.
Okay.
They don't know I'm like right there. That's actually pretty cool. You can get a flank off very well with that if you... I can't believe I've never like realized that. Jeez, I've played like 230 hours of this game and I've never realized that. Or whatever it is. They're all hidden in the forest here. I don't like this.
Yeah.
Where did they go? Seriously. Are they all just hidden in the forest? They must be.
Maybe.
That's kind of cool. They're just like chillaxing in the forest.
Oh, your guys are revealed.
Everyone charge.
Do they have like all ranged? Looks like a bunch
Oh,
of
there they are.
ranged.
No, they have a lot of
They're not,
ranged. Probably not all, but mostly. So I don't think
they're
this
not
is
even
going to go great
firing.
for them. Yeah, they were holding their fire. I think they're trying to get an ambush off, which it kind of is a good idea. Kind of didn't really do anything for them. I don't know.
I can't even see. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we like ran past all other guys. That's kind of funny. Get those crossbowmen. Chop them up. Chop them up, boys. Losing decisively. I like it. Shoot their hero, Gobos. Let's get in here. Look at this combat. Shot in the butt, right? He's routing. Good, good, good. Wow, their archers are really trying to go skirmish mode, aren't they? There we go. I think we got this.
Yeah.
Is that hero dying? Is he dying pretty good? And their general's routing. Sweet. Those squig riders are pretty fun to watch. Top around, kill stuff.
Yeah, I do notice what I do like about some of the orc units is they're fast to respond. So if you tell them to break combat and go to another unit, they'll pretty much do it.
Guess I haven't noticed that. Decisive victory. Yeah, that was a pretty hard
Dang.
battle for them to fight, though, I think. They lost all their melee guys against that Wog stack. Alright, let's get...
He just did not. He did not like that wog stack.
No, he didn't. I don't like him, so, you know, he's dead. How do you like that Wog stack now? I'm going to settle Karak Angazar, I think. Do I need to... 50% campaign range? Later.
You can't. Oh, yeah. So.
Here we go. Gotta regen some guys. I don't want to be that hurt. Okay, they're still training up the black orcs.